All right. Hello, everybody. I'm Conquering History Games, and welcome to part. Was it 7? Yeah, 7 of my Shostakovich campaign here in Hearts of Iron 4: The New Order. Gonna get this fan going. Hold on. Some air circulating in here. All right. So, and I think today. In terms of Old Shasta, we are gonna play which symphony? We did the 7th Symphony last time. I don't know which one. Should we just go to the 8 for now? I think we listened to the 8 before. Did we listen to it like a couple of streams ago? No, it's over an hour. No, the ones I think that we listened to is we listened to the 9th and the 6th or something like that. You know, we'll just throw on the 8th. Nothing. Let's just not get too crazy for right now. Actually, no. You know what we're gonna do? And I've never listened to this guy. Let's actually pull up a Moise Weinberg symphony, which I've never heard before. I've heard of this guy, but I've just never, sat down and listened to it. Okay, wait, no, I guess I have to do search by Weinberg, because it's spelled Weinberg. Weinberg Symphony. Okay. Well, definitely not a whole lot going on here. Oh, hold on. Symphony number 1 in G minor is dedicated, to the Red Army, which could be funny irony for fighting once we actually go to war. But we're not going to war just yet, so let's actually jump to Symphony number 2 here. It's called Symphony number 2 for strings. Started December 30th, completed January 16th. Oh, so he wrote it very quickly. Work is not programmatic. We have no description from the composer. Unlike many Soviet works of the time, this piece eschews patriotic celebration or even a sense of relief at the war's end. Instead, the music seems under shell shock with a subtle feeling of horror floating around, especially in these emotional solos from the violin in the middle of bleak landscapes. Okay. Well, what an interesting channel. This is from Sergo Canovas. I'll be sure to put some of this stuff in the playlist later. Let's see here. So hi, hello person and plateau, or the P squared crew, as I'm gonna now call you. So we're basically just waiting until January right now. Crewing, using this political power. We're gonna keep doing a lot of regional development whenever I can. Really enjoying doing the poverty relief. We're just going to keep jacking that up. It would be really cool if we could get to a higher level here. Army professionalism is growing really fast. We're going at 8 per month right now. So we should be able to jam it up pretty quickly. It was this conservative victory in there. Hold on a sec. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, let's do some math here. So if we're getting 8 points a month, and we've got 70 to go, right? So it's gonna take us like 9 months to get our army professionalism up. Thank you very much, Franchan, for luck. All right. So we're doing the poverty relief. Yeah, let's just start jacking everything up. Right now, except for the construction speed. Don't care about that. Don't care about this. Actually, I don't like that we're getting close to getting in debt, so we're going to do developmental subsidies to help with our GDP. It's because the interest rate, I keep shoving it up more and more when I was working on some of the political stuff. So we're at a 12% interest rate right now. But otherwise, let's keep getting more artillery ready to go. Our manpower seems to consistently be climbing. So right now I'm just trying to get enough equipment to cover everything. But what we could also do here is let's duplicate this and start making the 40 widths. We're gonna probably want when we head west. No, remove that. Okay. Something like... Yeah, I don't think the APCs are in the new order. I'll have to check. Look, APCs are freaking awesome for like tank issues. All right, so what's the total organization? 22.8. Really not that awesome, but we're gonna do that anyway. But we're caught up. Let's, hold on. Even with the ahead of time bonus, it's still too much over here in these areas. Let's get some resource gain. That wouldn't hurt. And maybe I should start working on planes a little bit or something. Been neglecting that. So if we go to the air doctrine, I don't think we get any bonuses there. Air superiority, maybe? None of this is great. Oh, I always forget to do this stuff in the TNO. We're gonna do yeah, let's do maneuver warfare. What time is it in Texas? Texas is well, I don't have the same time zone as Texas, as the rest of Texas, but where I live, it's about to be 4 p.m., 4 in the afternoon. The Song Dynasty. Adorable. Oops. Alright, let's deploy some of these planes. We basically have nothing. But I guess we'll train up whatever we do have. Okay, so we've got that going and that going. Let's take a look at our aircraft here. I just don't know if I care enough. Maybe I could go for some anti-air guns. Or... let's see... mobile infantry... get better motorized equipment. Hardness does get quite a bit better. Organization stays the same. Let me know if the music's too loud, guys. And we're gonna switch over to Symphony Number 1 when the when we do the invasion, which is 6 months away now. Nice, we got those better research facilities up and running. Cool. We're not gonna do this political thought thing or construction. Yeah, no intentions of doing any of that. Cynicism crisis. Are you fucking serious? I still can't. Yay. Well, you know what? This just gives us a chance to get our research facilities up and running some more again. But look at this. Poverty rate, we're doing 7.7, 6.0 on the industrial equipment, 5.0 on industrial expertise, 8 on the professionalism, a lot of good stuff. Great conspiracy is happening in China. Are we about to have a gamer moment? Is a gamer moment approaching? I think it might be. Sub-Saharan Africa is run by gamers now. Looks like the Boer Republic won. They put down all the rebellions. I constantly forget, but I think that does mean we could get a third uprising, possibly. I really don't know, though. Or no, it's the Burgundians have to win, don't they? Maybe that could be a little mini one-time live stream I do. Just play as them, go to that save file I made, play as the Burgundians, and try to trigger the third South African War. how's everybody's Sunday been? Hope you're doing all right. Just gonna fucking get rid of it. 7. Like how you go to what's round 2 for Tomsk. Yeah, I think we're gonna definitely run them over. Hello there, Kipso and Empire of Ohio and Porky. Oh. Excuse me. What is this little bar here? Forces comparison, we are stronger. Oh, okay, is that new? I don't remember that being... Have those little green bars under the generals always been there? I guess I just never noticed them before. Very interesting. Okay. So for these, we need to change that template. Let's go with, oh, I don't know. These banners or whatever. Alright, that puts us far behind on the main battle tanks. 142 days, we'll be caught up. Kipso is my brother. Oh, Kipsu, excuse me. Hello, CSG, have you been? The U.S. Postal Service treating you well? Yes and no. They're working. Let me put it this way. They're paying me well, but they are making me really, really work for it. And that's what's made it so hard for me to stream as much as I had been before. I'm just kind of in a really heavy load time right now. That's gonna probably my load is gonna lighten one way or another, I think, come September. It's just the first week of September is gonna determine a lot of things for me. Stream from the mail truck. You know, I once, when I was out doing a walking route, I got a hold of... What's happening? What's happening? Oh, there it is! Yeah, the African devastation, not to be confused with the third African thing in the south. There it is. My guilt is that I am still here. That is my guilt. Horror. The horror. Heil Hitler! Fire! Yeah. So, anyway, bad times for Africa. What was I? Yeah. So anyway, there was this time I had some friends of mine that were on Discord in real life, and I was just out by myself, and I got on with my headphones at work, and while I was walking around, I got on the Discord, and so they were hearing me while I'm just delivering mail and stuff, like fiddling with envelopes, opening and closing gates, things like that, and they were saying, like, yeah, and we were just making jokes about, like, I was giving them the ASMR mailman experience, and then I was saying, do you think that that's a thing? Like, do you think there's a market for that? Like, if I could record, ASMR mail noises, and so I ended up looking up ASMR mail, and okay, ASMR mail. I'm gonna do it right now. Turns out that is not a niche. If anything, it is a saturated market. Because I type in ASMR mail on YouTube, I've got, like, there's one with almost 1 million views. There's another one with 200,000 views. One with almost 500,000 views. Another with almost 500,000 views. Like just like a bunch of stuff here. And they're so fucking many that there's even a subgenre of witchy post office role play, which also has about 500,000 views. So she's like dressed with a witch, and she's got like a black cat. Um, and it's just so it's just like, God, this is not just a niche. Like I said, it's not a niche. It's a saturated fucking market. uh, and so no, I'm not gonna make another ASMR mail channel thing because a lot of people have beat me to it apparently. So then that I remember led into a conversation that we were saying, it's like, do you think that there could be like an OnlyFans for like people who have a mailman fetish? I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know. Let's see here. You have to give it a unique twist, mail delivery, but you're also delivering famous historical documents that you read out. Interesting. Very interesting. Huh. I don't know. So like maybe what like I'm a late 1700s colonial mailman, who's gonna deliver I'm delivering, you know, copies of the Declaration of Independence that are gonna be read out, or I could deliver them to somebody and then I read them, or I don't know. Every delivery comes with a free bakanya. I don't even know what that means. Finally, we're gonna get rid of cringe Goda. Yes, soon. Oh shit! I haven't been doing this thing. Keep forgetting about that. But we're putting we're definitely putting some distance between us and the Decemberists now, so that's good. Holy fucking shit! We only got 1% on the political integration on that last thing. Get fucked. You know what? We're gonna do the flexible elector requirements. I'm gonna regret that later, I'm sure, but I'm just getting sick and fucking tired of this. The little red thing is bothering me. Ugh. Ugh. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, Japan recognizes the Tomsk government. What? Look at that. They got the flag too. Let's see. International observers were baffled this afternoon when the Japanese government issued a statement this morning recognizing the enigmatic West Siberia territory as a lawful and sovereign nation state. Critiques of the move come in large part due to the thick shroud of secrecy surrounding the Omsk-based government. Oh, nice. The government's based. The move is taken by many to be economically motivated, as the West Siberians have reportedly offered favorable trade terms to the Japanese upon the day of unification. Already, the Zaibatsu are drafting plans to move in and exploit Russia's resources. They are pragmatic enough to know that they'll need to wait until the wars have wrapped up, lest they lose their investments to a marauding warlords. Omsk open for business. Definitely got to do a Black League campaign at some point. It really does seem like a very fleshed out and interesting nation. When are we gonna get the Omsk anime girls? I don't know. For Omsk, I might not do Moe order. I don't know. Mailman. Oh gosh, you guys are gonna make me type in like mailman porn into the thing or whatever. They tried to recognize us but forgot a letter, clearly. Yeah. Great plan by Yazov. Offer them the best day ever. Snicker knowing that your country will be radioactive crater a week after unification. It's like, they can't take our resources if we're all dead, and so is the land. Ha ha. Alright. Oh, shoot. Okay, I thought we were paused there for a second. Japan is very pissed. Oh man, hello, I see that Omsk is still pretending to be the best Tomsk. Yeah. They just don't have what it takes. Provisional authority. I wonder if they'll win. No, they're gonna get friggin' crushed by the West Russian Revolutionary Front. Although, the Black League, they're using elite infantry. Play some Dracula music. No, we're gonna play the Red Army Symphony from Wittenberg for irony when we attack Yagoda. That is irony. We got down here. How long is that gonna take? 277. No, not really feeling that. We could get a little bit better. No, let's go for better anti-tank. Got a Bennett. Yeah, Bennett just... Was he still on... Okay, oh wow, look, he's all the way up to American Malays, so at least he's not in full-blown fucking despair. October 25th coming up! Anything gonna happen? No? Alright. Always watch out for October 25ths in history. They get wild. Finally! Okay, we're done with the political crap. God damn. Alright. But what was I going to do? Yeah, oh, Africa did indeed explode. Socialist state of Barotsland. We've got Luftkreis, Südwest Africa, Wambaland. Oh, we're freezing up. We're freezing up. We're freezing up! Okay. Yeah, Jonas Savimbi, Agostino Neto, etc., etc. Bennett looks like the Orville popcorn, man. He's going Dixiecrat? ARPA funding. Formation of the Sokintern. Oh, it's the Far East. They're offering us associate status. What? All those who fight for the rights of workers and advancement of mankind. Well, that is technically us, but on the other hand, Yagoda can go fuck himself. So, no. We're not going to associate ourselves with you. Because you're sock dem. Well, yeah, we believe in the rights of workers. We just don't believe in, you know, purging people. You should join just to troll them, just fuck with them from the inside. Like how the Soviet Union tried to join NATO during the Cold War. Do that to them. Okay. Join the Far East up their moms. Then we joined the OFN to make a Tito move. Let's see. The Dangest is a friend to the workers. We just socked it. We're socked him, so whenever you go to his emissaries try to give us an offer, we just socked him in the face. If every country joined NATO, we would have world peace. Gandhi, probably. Old Gandhi. Oh, freaking long story how that got my mind here. I was gonna look up a Grover Cleveland thing. So some of you guys probably know Grover Cleveland. If you don't know him, you're gonna be hearing more about him in the next couple of years because if Trump decides to run for president again, you're gonna be hearing a lot of talk about Grover Cleveland because he's famous for being the only president in American history who ever did 2 terms. But they were not consecutive. Anyway, he's what he's kind of known for, or like in his terms of his personal life, is that he's the only president to have ever gotten married in office. So they had a White House wedding. The Far Eastern Soviet Socialist Republic is offering us associate status, so it's like a lesser status. No, go away. Anyway, so I was wanting to look into this because I knew they had like known each other for a while because like he was friends with her father. The woman I'm talking about is Frances Cleveland, by the way. I think her birth name though was like Frances Folsom. Anyway, so she was significantly younger than him, but I was hearing a thing today, that, and it was one of those things where these guys, they kind of sometimes play a little fast and loose with the facts, but, so they were saying that, like, because I know her father had died when she was a preteen, and he was like the executor of the estate. Motherfuckers with this goddamn political integration. But they were saying like, oh yeah, he actually raised her, and it's just like, and so they're basically saying he groomed her for 10 years, like she was his goddaughter, I guess. And I was thinking, I don't think I've heard that part. Pretty sure that's bullshit. I don't want to fuck with my interest rates anymore. They're already completely out of control. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. Debt's just a number. Fuckers. Grover is the most popular baby name right under Ayatollah. Anyway, yeah, so let me look into this. Okay, yeah, Frances Cleveland. Let me see if there's like a website dedicated to her or whatever. Oh, there was a news story about her that just got published an hour ago. What's this? Oh, no, it's not a news story. Never mind, it's some art piece. Anyway, here we go, whitehouse.gov. They have, like, she was a first lady. Let's see here. Bachelor's brother, yeah, so... Oh, man. So, according to the whitehouse.gov, so for the future Frances Folsom Cleveland, First Lady of the United States, here's how long Cleveland had known her. Because her dad was one of his law partners. Cleveland actually bought her first baby carriage. How interesting. And now we can begin to get ready for the war. Let's go! Alright, so I'm going to take this one, and this one, and then boom, boom, boom. Alright. Yeah, we're going to be going into debt, guys, but who cares? I sure don't. Wait. There we go. 28%. Let's see here. Okay, yeah. So according to whitehouse.gov, which admittedly could have a vested interest in covering up what we would perhaps today call a pervy president. But according to this, Grover Cleveland asked her mom for permission to start corresponding with her when she was in college. So, pretty sure that means he didn't raise her. Let's see here. Yep, Grover Cleveland did in fact have a daughter named Ruth. Okay, but anyway, let's see what else we got here. Okay, and they didn't actually start their romance until he was already in the White House. Oh, I guess I'd never really thought about this. So Grover Cleveland's sister was his first lady until he got married. I don't know why I never thought of that before. Like, I remember it's like, oh, it was a really young first lady, but then it never clicked in my mind, well, who was the first lady before? Because, like, I think Buchanan, it was his niece. And then, I think for Jackson, it was his daughter. Because Buchanan was gay. And Jackson, it was, Jackson, his wife, died before he got into office. So, I think it was his daughter. Yeah. There's also a story about Frances Cleveland that allegedly she when Cleveland was lost his re-election campaign, Grand Showdown, lost the re-election campaign, and they were packing up, that she told the White House servants to make sure everything was still the same when they got back. Oh, Bennett got reelected. How exciting. A steady pair of hands to guide America through its social divisions and to deepen its OFN commitments. All's quiet in America. Let's see, you'd think that it would be the vice president's wife would be the first lady for social events in the event that the president is single. Yeah, I suppose so. Yes, you know. There was actually another thing you want America to feel, because this... You blew it! Has anybody here ever heard about the petticoat affair? It's a really interesting, I wouldn't call it a scandal. It was this kind of like domestic thing that happened during the Jacksonian administration. And some people have said that it is why Martin Van Buren became president. I think he would have become president anyway, because he was like pretty much the founder of the Democratic Party under Jackson. Nice. We're going to be getting a ton of political power. Not that we really need that much anymore, but we officially have a professional army. So we got rid of a bunch of negative stuff, especially that daily political power game, because, yeah, this is actually worse than a lot of the stuff below it, because the political interference, I guess, causes that. Anyway, so when Jackson went into the White House, his wife was dead. And what basically happened is his Secretary of War, John Eaton, was married to a woman named Peggy Eaton. Now, I'm not an expert on the circumstances of like John and Peggy getting together. Peggy had been married. I've heard that it was a bad marriage. And then meanwhile, John Eaton was like a widower, like he had just lost his wife. They ended up at least corresponding. I've heard various different things that John and Peggy started having an affair while like, you know, she was still married. I've heard that like her husband found out and committed suicide, and that the alleged reason of his death was a cover-up. A lot of different stuff. Basically, this was like seen as like a really distasteful, I guess you could say, marriage for the time. So, Jackson brings Eaton in, John Eaton, as his Secretary of War. He had been a senator before. Actually was an illegal senator as well. He was not old enough to hold office, but he just did anyway. Hold on a second. What's Girding doing? He is out. He got ousted. Bye-bye. Ferdinand Scharner in charge. So, hold on. Don't want to do there. Here we go. Establish the airborne units. Okay. That was the... Okay, so we finished the Second Symphony. I guess I'll start listening to the third one until... Whoa. Whoops. So we'll start listening to the third one until the war begins, and then we'll... Actually, no, fuck it. We're going to turn it on right now. So this is this guy, Weinberg's. This is his Symphony number 1 in G minor called To the Red Army. Finished in Uzbekistan, 1942, dedicated to the Red Army as thanks for his salvation. Let's see, it was here that Weinberg was persuaded to send the score of the work to Shostakovich, whose approval secured the recommendation that enabled Weinberg to settle in Moscow from mid-1943 until the end of his life. Okay. So yeah, this is dedicated to the Red Army, so I think it'll be funny to listen to it while we destroy Yagoda. Anyway, so what was I talking about? The Petticoat Affair. You guys can't hear the music? I'll turn it up a little. Okay, there we go. So, anyway, because of the circumstances around this Eaton thing, the wives of the other members of Jackson's cabinet, including John C. Calhoun's wife, basically refused to socialize with the Eatons. Like, they wouldn't go visit the Eatons, they wouldn't invite them over, they wouldn't give them invitations to parties and social events that they were doing, and stuff like that. And so you end up with this really, I don't know how else to describe it, this really like bitchy affair going on, where it's like, I don't even know what you'd call it. It's like, I don't know what you could compare it to. It's like, I wouldn't say it's like an episode of The Bachelorette, but it's like some reality TV bullshit is what I'm saying. So like where like his, I think it was his, no, now I'm remembering. Yeah, Jackson, it was one of his nieces. Or did I say that before? Yeah, it was one of Jackson's nieces that was his first lady, and because his niece was taking part in the shunning of Peggy, and you gotta remember, Jackson's a widower at this point too. Like, he's just lost his wife, and his wife always had these horrible, like, gossipy rumors spread about her, which he took great offense to. So he like replaces his niece with his daughter-in-law, and it becomes this whole fucking thing. Like Jackson's even like calling cabinet meetings and saying, hey, you need to tell your wives to be fucking respectful to Peggy Eaton and stop shunning her and being bitchy. And then eventually, to make a long story short, everybody in Jackson's cabinet that ends up like resigning, except for Martin Van Buren. So Martin Van Buren becomes the star, which definitely didn't hurt him becoming president. Cleveland, Illinois. James Buchanan, ex William R. King. The Osbournes with Andrew Jackson. You know, Ozzy has another daughter that wasn't in the Osbournes. like I think it was like she just didn't want to be a part of it at all, and so like anytime she would enter a room with a camera, they had to like turn it off and stuff. Let's see, when your entire cabinet resigns because they can't shit on some widow. Well, no, Peggy wasn't a widow. Peggy was remarried. But it's more like when they all resign over one of them, I don't know, over the actions of their wives, I guess, in some way. But here, hold on a sec. Let me pull up Ozzy Osbourne daughter. Yeah, because he's got... Let's see, because there was the famous one... Let's see here. This was the one that was in the reality show, right here. But Ozzy's got another daughter as well. It's hard to find pictures of her though, because you know, she tried to keep private. You know what? I'm not even gonna look him up. But I remember I once saw a picture of her and I thought, wow, she looks great. She got his hair in a good way. Let's see, there's an editorial in Images pretty insulting as his Uncle Sam checkmated Cleveland. It's portrayed as a good thing, but that unabashed imperialism using Uncle Sam leaves a rather sour taste in our modern mouths. Imagine my surprise when my cabinet left me over some gossip. Yeah, and you know, I'm not a super duper expert in the Petticoat affair. I don't know the details. I've heard different things from secondary sources. Because like I think I've sometimes heard it that Peggy was in like an abusive relationship with her first husband, and that, like, you know, it's kind of the quote unquote proof that there wasn't ill intent on her part is that her first husband died and they did wait and she didn't get remarried for almost a year, and it's like if she had driven him to suicide she probably would have gotten remarried immediately or something. So, you know, different, but yeah, I've heard different things, so I couldn't say, but it's one of those things, it's like I've talked about, the example I always use is Ay de la Torre in Peru. It's like at a certain point, it almost doesn't matter if he's gay or not, was gay or not, he's dead now, he's like active in the 30s to the 70s, anyway, but it's one of those things, like, at a certain point it stops mattering if he was gay or not, because people thought he was gay, and they reacted accordingly. Perception is reality and all that good stuff. Wow, it looks like my 40 widths are actually going to make it into the war here. And I think I also caught up on the artillery. Sweet. Vote CHG for president of Peru. Wouldn't even be the craziest thing that's ever happened in Peru. Let's see. I want to see if I can find this one picture, but I never really have. It was at one of Ay de la Torre's birthday parties. But he's just got like these muscle-bound dudes in Speedos on parade. It's just, you know, just heterosexual things. I didn't know. Okay, we can invest in scientific research. Yes, we're gonna do this. We're gonna hire more foreign instructors. Damn, we're gonna have the most advanced doggone society you've ever seen. That's it, here we go! To war! And we got better industrial equipment. Haha. So, damn, that still only got us to rudimentary manufacturing lines. Long ways to go yet. Let's see. Support heavy machinery. Okay. Dictatorship could have ended sooner and Peru if someone called Fujimoto gay. You mean Fujimori? Humanist manpower boost is insane. Yeah, look at that. We got an extra $500,000. It's because we're on service by requirement. Plus we got the integrated military and all that good stuff. So yeah, we're just slamming into them. I don't have to micro this. Alright, hold a sec. Let's come over here, do that. I definitely think I could have done helicopters if I wanted to. But I didn't want to. There we go. So this is very, very good. And of course, after this, we're gonna also get the the bonuses, or the extra population from their side. There we go. So everybody here is gonna die. There we go. Oh wait, what are you doing? You need to come down here. Take the new capital. Yeah, the little bit that was taken from Manchukuo by Amor. Yeah, no. Well, we're having a little tiny, teeny bit of trouble here in the north. It looks like. Not that that really matters, though. Oh. Oh. Yeah, right. I thought Yagoda was Mr. Big Brain. What's happening here? Alright. Okay. Start getting some better soft attack. And we're halfway. U.S.-Japan talks begin. Alright, let's see what happens with Hawaii and such. And that's it. We won! We've won! We've won! We've won! Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about, Meng. Oh, yes, indeedy. Feed the needy. And they've also begun their wars in the West between the Black League and the Red Army. Okay. Alright, easy peasy, and now we're going to do Siberian reunification. The motherland must rise again. There it is. Let's start exerting the influence in Kazakhstan. We could just do a military intervention. Yeah, you know, let's just go for it. It's quick. You know, it's gonna take away the chance of them getting involved, the Western powers. There we go. Okay, 75 days and we'll be at war again, and then I will integrate everything on the menu. Sweet. Woo! Yeah, it's the despotic Khanate. Kazakhstan, prepare the Borat jokes. Oh man, It's like, anybody ever seen that clip from freaking Bob's Burgers where he's having a nightmare about working in an office space? There's like the bit with oh, he just says in a sentence at some point, yeah, you know, my wife, and the guy goes, my wife, and it's just, whew, because that's, oh man, do not put me in a cubicle. I've worked in a cubicle before. I do not like those environments. No new focus tree. Oh yes. Do we want to do the atomic age? Can you hear the sound of the static noise blasting down the stereo? I never finished this though, because you end up, what always just ends up happening is you just freaking, you end up unifying the country before you're done with the nuke. So this is only good if we're gonna go to war with Germany. And you know what? I think we will go to war with Germany just to get, maybe, I don't know. We'll do like a loud Diplo or whatever and take Leningrad and stuff. And then we'll end the campaign. We'll get to Leningrad to get home Shostakovich, even though he's not our leader anymore. Isn't your mail truck just a cubicle on wheels? Is this going to turn into like a sandwiches discussion? What's happening here? Bob's Burger is the real, man, I just want a grill show. Yeah. Hope office workers succeed in forcing their bosses to make working from home a valid choice. It's probably going to be a case-by-case basis. I have a cousin who, she's been working from home, which is awesome. She loves it. In fact, she's quite a bit older than me, but because her job has essentially told her, it's like, yeah, we literally don't care where you live. Because she's been working for somebody in California, but she's been living here in Texas, and since her job has basically said, yeah, you know, you could do everything that you do from home, so that's fine. So you know, you can just do that forever. We don't care, which is really great for her. So she's actually probably gonna move back here, because you know, she's got a lot of family here, of course. So she and her husband are in a great spot because he can also virtually work from anywhere. So they're in a really good position. Watching Bob's Burgers is equivalent to reading theory. Yeah, it's like centrist theory. Yeah, for centrists, watching Bob's Burgers is like the equivalent of Nazi, you know, a right-winger watching Triumph of the Will. See, 3 of Israel's Olympic winners are from your city. That's pretty cool. The league establishes their case. Tomsk awaits its fate. Wait, who the fuck is the league? The League for Expanded Democratic Rights decried the special voting pool as undemocratic, mounting a legal case in favor of abolishing the voter pool. Tomsk awaits its fate. Fuck, I've been completely forgetting to do all this stuff. Decemberists just keep staying on my ass. Look, they've infiltrated Tomsk proper. Alright. Roseanne was a good sitcom with working class characters. Oh yeah, I remember bits of Roseanne. Alright, Supreme Court is listening to arguments against restricted voting category. Hold on a second. All that done. Great. The League is made up of citizens from newly conquered territories and those critical of the Salon system of political representation. Most surprising to most of the Salon establishment, many prominent humanists have made themselves available to the League, either as lawyers, researchers, or even as representatives, in order to assist the case being brought forth by the League's legal case. I believe that it is immoral for a group of citizens to be denied because their ideology is beyond the Salon style. For many, this is the first time they've encountered such a structure, so it is completely understandable they would seek something more representative to their needs. Democracy for the leader, democracy for the people. But I'm in charge, and then so I'm the one in charge, and people are going, the one's in charge, we don't like it. And then we went, okay, yeah, you're right, sure, we'll fix it. What do you want? Yemen's about to fuck up Saudi Arabia. Oh shit. Alright, they're listening to the Supreme Court has listened to the argument. I think the salons are competent and popular, though critical and undemocratic. Few are expected to closely follow the trial. But we'll see what happens. Oh, I think this is about to blow up. Let's see, what's an interesting path for Tomsk? Asks Archduke Richard. Well, I've only played this path, Humanist path, so I couldn't really say too much. A working system. The Supreme Court gave its final decision today in favor of the special voting blocks, stating the salon status requirement for ballot access is fully constitutional, thus the majority of the plaintiff's case has been rejected. The Chief Justice's speech has drawn the most attention among both League supporters and salon loyalists by stating, quote, "This republic is based upon values of democracy and an all-encompassing freedom. That is why we must do better, must do more, must never stop trying to listen to its citizens, regardless of political belief or prior loyalty. And only then will democracy flourish as it has around the world." Then argued for expanding the voter pools with a specific eye towards the legislative and executive branch. A nation of order or stability, a nation of progress or reform are both necessary elements for a healthy state of political life. So basically the Supreme Court said, it sounds like the decision they handed down was, it's a constitutional system because it's in the Constitution, but maybe you should change that. Alright. Joint statement. Wenberg is going up. Oh, there's Spain blowing up. I'm gonna pause the music. Here we go. Oh, let's see if it's just gonna be Franco again. Franco always just ends up winning. Getting boring. Okay. So, okay, basically we're saying we're going to work on changing some things, and we're going to craft a republic worth fighting for. So, it's like voluntary reform. It's kind of like that, I hope I'm remembering this. What was that? Was it the Lily Ledbetter or Leftbetter or whatever, something case where... Oh, God, I hope I'm remembering this, but this was something that happened in the United States at some point in the 21st century, I think, where basically a woman, she found out she was like been working in a factory, and then she eventually became a manager or something, but she found out she was getting paid less than the men, and then she sued over it, and then I think it ended up turning out that there was like a statute of limitations that had already passed, so the court couldn't do anything, but then Congress later ended up passing a law to like close that loophole, I guess. So it was kind of a victory for her in the end, and I think that's basically what happened here is the Supreme Court struck down the non-salon voting thing, but it's probably going to happen now anyway. Oh, could turn the music back on now. Yeah, it's not a Hearts of Iron 4 mod without the Spain clusterfuck. Yeah, but then freaking Franco always wins anyway. Comando Militar Argelino. Argelino. Oh, something I just remembered, because we were talking about Grover Cleveland. Another fun thing Grover Cleveland has as a claim to fame is that he is the only presidential candidate to win the popular vote 3 times. And it was 3 times in a row. also. But the second time he ran, when he was running for re-election after he had already become president, Hayes won the electoral vote, so he didn't get in. And then when it was time for the rematch, did I say Hayes? I meant Harrison. Harrison won, and then 4 years later, he ran again for president, third time running for president, and he won the popular vote and got the electoral vote this time. So, just that's a like a fun little thing. Adaptive command. We'll do that. Although on the right here we get tactics. Now we'll go adaptive. Come on, let's start this friggin' war! 1 day to go! Avatar Aang won a gold medal in Tokyo. No, I can't say I've heard of that. There's just nobody on the border. How many divisions do they have? They've got 3 divisions. What the fuck did they think was going to happen to them? YouTube, the mediocre president song. You're talking about the one from The Simpsons? Are they the ones who did that? You know, the ultimately forgettable. Yeah, let's see. Grover's actually his middle name. His real name is Steven. Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, this is great. We're gonna have this huge flank we could use against whoever ends up winning. Why can't I open this? There we go. Did I watch the closing ceremony? No, I didn't. I had to work, or I would have caught it live. Like, I caught the opening ceremony live when that happened. Let's get some cowboys going, I guess. Oh, Symphony's not over. To the Red Army one. I think Omsk is starting to lose. Pretty sure they're getting pushed back. Decrease in poverty. Excellent. It's the second time I think we've done it. Very, very nice. Address the uranium problem. God, this outsider is such such fucking bullshit. And I don't want to raise the there goes Ho Chi Minh, but I don't want to do the interest rate thing. There goes Kazakhstan. The Khan could not outrun history. He did just integrate. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to like it. You know, let me try to get one more group of 24 going here. And we could just use a field marshal order with them. Okay. Oh yeah, I've got to integrate all this stuff now. All right. Those communists aren't suddenly gonna become social democrats. Yeah, you're right. Dang it. The Olympics channel made highlights of the closing ceremonies. That's cool. Alright. But, the United States managed to squeak by China with the gold medal count. I think in 4 years, China's gonna finally take that first place there. Thank you, the accent man, but I can look it up. You don't have to do that for me. Yeah, look at that! Just this big lower jaw. It's like how, it's like, have you ever seen how a whale eats the krill and stuff? How it scoops underneath. That's basically what we're gonna do to whoever wins out here. Very good, very good. There we go. There we go. Come on, come on. Alright, we're gonna do that, and this here. Good. Okay. Yeah, let's expand the mines. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get myself some tea. Tea time! Actually gonna do some iced tea. How long is it gonna take Russia to get their act together and get their flag and anthem back? I think they still have to do one more Olympics without that. Yeah, the ROC. Oh, these ice cubes, they're not iced. What the fuck? They're like only half ice, they're like slush. Ah! Cold on my thighs! Ah! You like that the Far East War was a rematch with Yagoda? Yeah, I suppose so. Oh, here we go. Real Nasur hours. What is that color? Liberal democracy. And then, of course, the most stylish revolutionary ever, whoever this guy is. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to put, I guess the tea will not be iced, merely chilled. Very bad. Alright. Anyway, I gotta go put this back in the freezer. Oh. By the way, I'm gonna do a second stream later on. We're gonna do some more Surviving Mars. Alright. At least me trying to finish the tutorial or something. increase the outsiders. Working on all this stuff. Oh. See, it's just murder pioneers. Oh gosh. So I was listening to it, seeing this Baathist thing. I was listening to a podcast a friend of mine had recommended me. It's a history one, and it's mostly good. But anyway, they kind of put in a lot of funny clips. Like it is entertaining. So they'll put in clips from movies and stuff. But they're talking about the podcast I was listening to was about the Iraq War and the context to it. Or actually, not just the Iraq War. It was more like the United States' relationship with Iraq, period. And so, like, going back even, the decades before it. So freaking, I just remember it's like, okay, now let's start talking about what the Baathist Party is. And they played a clip from Goodfellas, but it's like, all my life I wanted to be a Baathist. And instead of a gangster, it said I wanted to be a Baathist. It was just little things like that. It was funny stuff. Excuse me. Yeah, let's just keep throwing this down. Yeah, we just got a bunch of factories. Very nice. Yeah, Black League is definitely losing, so it looks like we're gonna beat the Soviets twice! Tokyo standoff. Oh, I think now it's gamer time. No, not yet. No, I didn't, Guzman. You've been really off topic today. All my life, I wanted to be an order socialist, but Suslov wouldn't let me. Suslov. Source foreign materials. Yeah, Japan's being a gamer while they're being virgins over here. Well, Bennett just doesn't have a fucking care in the world. Oh. Okay, can we fucking send these out already? Yes, awesome. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Alright, and then these guys, they need to be under a different field marshal. They got the one, and he's their tank guy. So let's come over here. Who do we want to promote? I don't know. Chemchenko? No, here we go, Maslov. Because even though he's a level 2, he has better attack. Yeah, he's just better in general, actually. So we want him to be our field marshal over here. And then the rest of this, it hardly matters. Okay. At the end, the tablecloth was rent in wounds, and there did the blushing rose drop on the carries of the worn tabletop. Yeah, Franco wins again. Yawn. And, oh yeah, we're already working on this. Victory in Oman. Looks like they didn't have any text ready for that. That's a little awkward. Who won that they didn't have the text ready? The conservative democracy. Yep, now Franco's going after Portugal. So what else is new? Okay. University system. What's the... Oh, frickin'. I don't know why I keep wasting shit over here. Expand the... Yeah, that's interest rate. This is interest rate. That's so annoying. Chase the sun. We'll chase the sun. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. So we're an hour and 16 minutes into this stream. Of course, we've still been listening to copyrighted recordings. So I just wanted to kind of remind everybody that I do demonetize these videos so that we can listen to the copyrighted symphonies. So, you know, if you want to support the channel, feel free to, you know, and support like this sort of thing so that like in the future, maybe I can play some more non-copyrighted music. You know, feel free to donate, support me via Patreon or Super Chat, which some of you have before. Some on multiple occasions. So thank you very much for that. Last minute of the symphony. Estado Norte. Yeah, I'll go ahead and increase my popularity. God, I keep forgetting to boost my own shit! Damn it! Oh man, I lost so much popularity off that particular move too, so now look, I'm not even the most popular one in the country anymore. Whoopsie daisy! Okay, this is turn. Do that shit. Maybe I should listen to one of these male SMR things, like when I'm at work. I'll go meta with it. Oh, Piazza Fontaine! Hey. You live in Spain without the A? You live in Spin? Oh. Ah. The hot autumn ends. Here we go, Project Molina. We're still working on this. Advanced development phase. Yeah, we're still working on that progress there. Okay, let's get the music back on. But yeah, so we're finishing it up. Yes. Oh, nice! There's a... Okay, wait, no, I'm not going to listen to this right now, but... it looks like Weinberg made a symphony dedicated to the memory of Dmitri Shostakovich. It's his symphony number 12. So I'm putting that in my Shostakovich playlist, which I have in the description. Somebody please remind me to play that whenever, you know, we're probably on the last stream or something. Because we already listened to the 7th Symphony. I guess we could just listen to the 7th Symphony again from Shasta. But, yeah, but, yeah. Oh, we're not on 5-speed, my bad. Pardon me. Alright, finally, the Pacific Shores. We got Navy stuff now. Alright, so how about right now, let's listen to... Boy, this guy's got a lot of friggin' symphonies. Let's listen to this symphony number 18. It's called War. There is no word more cruel. Huh. Okay, so like this channel that I'm listening to these on, the person in the description has these really detailed descriptions of each of the symphonies and what they seem to be about. So it says, this symphony is part of a symphonic trilogy given the collective title On the Threshold of War, reflecting the traumas of the Soviet Union and indirectly that of Poland over the Great Patriotic War of 1940, as well as a need for Soviet composers to embody the eventual socialist victory, such as persisted almost to the end of the Soviet era. It is a less abstract symphony than the previous one. The themes are clearer with lots of influence from folk melodies. Excuse me. Very interesting. What does it all mean? Gibberish is coming from the sun. His wife Lada gave him Isaac. Boris didn't want that. There are 4 salons, and they represent some aspect of modern society. Modernist, so this is what does it mean for us? I'm asking what God's name do they stand for? I'm not literate like you. It's best I leave to this generation that understands half this nonsense means. I don't learning what any of this means. Okay, so it's like a father. I am understand. Okay, so the son is trying to explain to the father what each of the salons believes in. So humanists believe in humanity, art, self-expression. Modernists are scientists and believe in progress. Decembrists are conservatives who believe in protecting the land and our history. Bastiards are staunch Republicans. So what does that mean for what does that mean for us? I'm not literate like you. I think it is best I leave this to a generation that understands what half this nonsense means. Okay. CHG, I think you can peacefully unify with the Reds. Really? I could believe that, because, you know, the whole thing with Weinberg and Shostakovich is, despite what happened to them later in life, especially Shostakovich, they do seem to have been believers in at least the ideals of, fuck's sake, I just lost some shit in the house. God damn it. Our popularity's waning. I think this is an election year, though. Fuck me. If we were part of the Sock intern. Well, Zukov should have done it. But yeah, they were believers, it seemed the ideal. Let's see. Hold on a second. Year till final unification. Alright. Alright. Not getting those bonuses anymore. Okay, we go to the advanced development phase now. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Pacific stuff is done. This industrial expertise. This will slightly increase cynicism. God, it's one fucking thing or another. Alright, expanding workers' democracy. Workers are the lifeblood of our society. Our rule in Central Siberia was quite focused on the idea of helping the workers instead of oppressing them. We've placed utmost importance on protecting them with labor laws and unions. However, when it comes to the Far East, the lands that have been formerly ruled by a group of men called the heirs of Arbin and the dogmatic father, worker democracy is a non-existent idea. We need to change this. It must be our goal to develop worker democracy in these regions for the future. For the future. For the future. So cynicism's gonna go up and we're gonna have to do this crap again. Extremely annoying. What's this missing equipment production? Oh, right, the anti-air equipment. How could I forget? Yeah, somebody had brought up I was gonna have to do this eventually anyway once I researched it. So let's drop that. There we go. So that's a start. How bad is it right now? It's gonna take us 1,388 days. Yeah, we're gonna need to do something about that. Bring that back. Bring that back now, y'all. Okay. Okay. Tomsk is the closest thing in TNO to a Red Flood faction, with all the artists republic ruled by artists like Shostakovich. Yeah, I suppose that's true. I suppose that is correct. I still can't believe Pakistan didn't at least puppet Afghanistan after that comeback victory. Though I guess they did get a lot of land out of it. So. Alright, let's start... Well, this war's not quite done yet, so let's start making the order. Yeah, Ulm's keeping its capital way here in the back, so Zhukov's got to keep fighting. The winds of change are blowing. Fisherman named Vasily. They're arguing with one another. One of them, Weinberg, thinks only artists should decide the fate of the country. Chekhov is the same. He thinks only scientists should decide. The Decembrists think we should all be farmers. I don't know what Karms wants, but I know he's in a salon as well, and he argues with the best of them. How can 4 men in a salon decide the fate of Russia? I think people are not fans of this whole salon thing. Yeah, I'm still baffled that Afghanistan lost also. Kind of threw me for a loop. Okay, so is Franco done? No, I still gotta kill these little republics here and there. Alright, cynicism crisis? Nope, guess we're okay there. Good. Right. And now we get better tanks as well. Do I want to switch any of this up? Maybe reliability. What I could do there? Jack that up. And this as well. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Looks good. Looks good to me. Already working on the land doctrine a bit. Get some construction happening. Oh, I completely forgot to create an agency before. Oh well. Okay, basically whenever there is a focus problem... Oh, this is only 16. That's going to help with the poverty rate, though. Yeah, we might be able to get to that 10 to 15 poverty rate. Come on, Zhukov, finish him off. You can do this. Finish him off so I can draw my front line already. I think everybody is also basically ready to go. Not quite all my tanks, actually. Okay. Alright, the sword. If one were to look up the facade of any cinema theater in the Commonwealth of Siberia, dazing lights would wound up blinding the poor sot who laid his hand on the myriad of neon lights set up for the screening of Shield and Sword, the movie adaptation of the espionage novel. True, this adaptation could be called a massive success, as lines of people were seen reaching street corners, though the book managed to awaken a slight feeling of national pride in readers. The movie managed to broaden its impact. Perhaps even setting it ablaze even more so, as countless citizens inspired by the movie and its protagonist's struggles against the Nazi Reich, no doubt, start enlisting in service of the Republic, for the motherland needs all of its children to prevent it from further ravages carried out by Germany. Where does the motherland begin? Okay, so we need to pick what we want to do here. I think it might be a little too late on that land doctrine. Actually, no, it's perfect. Yeah, we can do this. 1, 2. All right, we're gonna do land doctrine, I think. And if we can keep getting this army professionalism up, we might be able to get to Spartan discipline. Holy fuck, Spartan discipline humanist army. We could conquer the universe! Alright. Let's create a salon for CHG stands and run the country. Yeah. So... yeah, we're gonna do the People's War. While some of the more advanced and developed nations may disagree with the idea of a mass citizen army, if we can train these reserves in the main army enough, they could turn into a formidable force. Some of our political opponents have opposed this idea due to the risk of an uprising possibly, or even a stunning defeat caused by a much better trained opponent. However, this would be unlikely after our training regime has gone through. We are beginning to acquire books from the West on military tactics and battle plans. Using these, we have begun to adapt them to the conditions of Central and East Siberia to help us win our wars. Along with this, we have planned to introduce new equipment that we have shipped from us from the West, using our newfound ports in Magadan. Remember, that's what Abraham Lincoln did. And he was no militant. First thing he did, as soon as the Civil War breaks out, what does he do? He takes those long legs of his and he walks down to the Library of Congress and he starts checking out the military books. What a guy. What a man, what a man, what a mighty, mighty good man. What a man, what a mighty good man. Look at all this manpower I've got. This is ridiculous. It's awesome, is what it is, actually. Let's see here. Accelerationist seat, conquering history games. Yes. Socialist Spartanism sounds cool. Because the word socialism is just lost all meaning, but some of the things that the Spartans did we would probably call socialist today. In fact, let me pull up one of my favorite ever historical documents, and it is Xenophon and his description of the Spartans. Let me try to find that. No, I'm trying to find. Here we go. Come on, it's not exactly a fucking copyrighted thing. Here we go, the lives of the Spartans. Here we go. Come on. Okay, hold on. I'm skipping past the part where he's talking about Lycurgus. I'm trying to find, like, him talking about society. Alright. Constitution of the Lacedaemonians. It might be this one too. No, that's not it. Are we ready to go by chapter here? Spartan Constitution. Maybe this is it. No, this is like the political stuff. God damn it! Anyway, I was trying to find the thing where, like, for example, like, all horses in Sparta anybody could use. Like, if you needed to go somewhere, you could just take anybody's horse and, use it to get wherever you're going. Same thing with food. And the Spartans also would set up a lot of, like, stations in their country. Of like food and places you could rest, and anybody could just go in and use that if you're traveling somewhere. Different things like that. Let's see here. Let's go to the west, to the west, to the west. Oh, God, this fucking bullshit. Alright, I need to stop doing this one. Fine, we're gonna up the interest rate. Looks like we're going into debt. These goddamn motherfuckers. Fucking political outsider bullshit. Sparta would be a gamer's nightmare. Oligarchic women from military families basically ran everything. You know what's something I wish that was done in 300, which is admittedly a fictional thing, but so Leonidas's wife, hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. Oh god. Oof. What was I saying? So Leonidas' wife, the one played by, fuck's sake, what was her name? The Gorgo. Yeah. So Gorgo, his wife, was the daughter of a previous king of Sparta. And so actually, like, it was really complicated because I think they were also related via marriage, or they were related in some strange way, or am I confusing that with a different king? So they might have been like cousins or something. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check the broader family tree. But that's not relevant to what I'm talking about here. But so Herodotus, who was the who wrote histories, the first real, like, what we would call today a history book in Western civilization. When her dad was the king of Sparta and she was like 9 or 10. It was the first time that, like, I think it was either the Persians or some Greeks who were living in Asia Minor came to Sparta and was, like, saying, are you gonna help, with this, are you gonna do anything, like, to help us? Like, can we get the Spartans to help us? I'm remembering now, it was the Ionian Revolt, it wasn't the Persians. But basically, yeah, so the Ionian Revolt was going on, and so they came and asked the Spartans, can you please help us? And it's like, you need to help us because of this and that and blah, 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 blah. So even though she's like a kid, her dad allegedly asked her, what do you think I should do? And then Gorgo says something like, you're going to kill this messenger, right, Dad? Because he's going to get you in trouble. And so I think that's probably what inspired the whole this is Sparta thing. Would I care for some tea? Thank you, Guzman. I actually am drinking some tea now. Let me finish this cup. And so then also when Gorgo grew up, because of, you have that famous, what do they call it? Laconian wit. So, like, although this wasn't a primary source, this was Plutarch, although we kind of act like Plutarch's a primary source sometimes, he's very much not. But he was going from sources, some of the stuff we don't have access to anymore. But also when Gorgo grew up, at one point, somebody apparently came into town and was kind of meaning it in a demeaning way. It's like, I heard that Spartan women, basically they said, like, I hear Spartan women boss around their men, and they're able to do that. And like, I can't believe that's your society. And then Gorgo says, yes, because only Spartan women can give birth to true men, meaning the Spartan men. Actually, I think that might have been in 300. Yeah, it was. Yeah, because, like, the messenger gets insulted. So they did put that in the book and the movie. All right, so Grand Conference. You know what? I wonder how much. Then again, I've got to, like. Why do I ever look at books, that I want to buy when like my budget's a little tight right now? I had a rough couple of weeks. But I would like my own copy of Frank Miller's 300. It's not on thrift books. Oh no, definitely not. Oh well. Anyway. Yeah, so Gorgo is a pretty interesting character in Herodotus. That achoo sounded painful. Allergic history games. No, I don't really get allergies. Let's see here. I think I've just been kind of coming down with this cold, though, because I've just been working so much lately. Like, in the last week, check your library. Oh, no, it's because, like, the 300 book would be a book that I would want to own on my own. I've read it before. But yeah, I use my library for sure. Actually, I think I was talking about this in my stream yesterday. I was wanting to, use the Libby app. Because fucking my nearest library here in El Paso, they're shutting down these motherfuckers. This goddamn city. But anyway, I wanted to use the Libby thing because even though I don't really like audiobooks because I've been working so much and I've been wanting to do a reread of at least part of Brandon Sanderson's Oathbringer, and I always hear really good things about its audiobook. I already borrowed it. I have it on my phone, but I was gonna listen to the audiobook of that while I'm at work this week. So like in the last 8 days, I have worked 7 of the days, and 6 of them were overtime, and 5 of those 6 were hazard pay overtime. Because in the new, well, it was in the old contract too, but the way it works in the U.S. Postal Service is when you work more than 8 hours in a single day, you hit overtime pay, so you're getting your time and a half. And then if you start going over 10 hours with the new contract, it used to be 12 hours, but now it's 10 hours. If you hit 10 hours straight that you've been working, you're now in what's called hazard pay. So that's when you start getting double time. And then according to the new contract, this is what I was told. I haven't like read every word of it myself, but with the new contract, we're not supposed to do more than 12 hours, period. Like if you're hitting 12 hours, they need to clock you out and send you home. Now I don't know, that means they're gonna have to start getting creative come the holidays, I think. God, this fucking political, I'm just doing this for me right now. It's like just purely for me, but it's pissing me off. Okay, so we just boosted the cynicism. But then this increases idealism, but also increases outsiders, and this doesn't really work. So there we go, this Russian Soviet Federative Socialist Republic has been created. So now we can finally make our big field marshal line. According to your receipts, you have saved $32,208.52 since October 2015. Holy fucking shit, that is awesome. Yeah, libraries are the shit. They're amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna be using my Libby app, and I don't read ebooks either, but the Libby app also lets you get some of that. Also, by the way, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be ending today's stream here soon. I'm gonna take a break, eat some dinner, and stuff, and then I'll come back later for some Surviving Mars. Yeah, I'm gonna try to finish the tutorial later, no promises. Oh, we can start working on a mega contract. The Tom C. Barr grant. Oh, to modernize quickly. We're gonna develop hyper trains. So basically we're gonna create bullet trains. Then we're going to increase the connections of cities. Then we're gonna make a mega city. Oh, so we don't have to, because that activates a mission? What the fuck? Okay, so we're gonna stop it here. Wow, okay. So you know what? Let's actually stop it there. That's a pretty cool program, Tenbray. Yeah, because libraries, people, go to your local libraries. They're friggin' incredible. Like, frankly, from what I've heard, El Paso's libraries aren't the best, but they're still pretty good. So, but I've heard in, like, some libraries, I got a friend who used to live in Houston, and he was telling me that you know, like, here in El Paso, you can not just get books, you can get audiobooks, you can get DVDs, you can get, like, TV series, you can get magazines, newspapers, you can use the computers, you can use the printers. There's other things too. They'll do like events. But my friend from Houston was talking about, and I've heard it online too, how like, you know, some of them you can go and like you could rent things like Rokus and stuff. All right, good night, Porky. East Siberia gone. What are you talking about? Yeah, I ate it. You could like rent Rokus and stuff, so you can get free access to streaming services or whatever. But I've heard you can get like concert tickets from libraries and stuff. But okay, so what we're gonna do, let's do this arteries thing. We're gonna stop it here, and so the next episode we're gonna start working on our mega project, which we apparently have 1,460 days to do. I'm definitely 100% down for that. We're gonna read exactly how that works. That sounds awesome. Can't wait. Yeah, so I'm gonna let's see here. So yeah, later on it's gonna be at least an hour, probably more. Let's call it like 2 hours. You know, you guys are subscribers. You should get the pop-up whenever I go live. We're gonna do some Surviving Mars, but really fun, good stream today. And hopefully later one will be good too. So I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.